So what is the role of the Kata coach? Well, first, as I said, we teach the pattern of the improvement Kata. And along that way, we are working with our learner to develop and teach, as we're teaching them, specific skills needed for that learner to progress and grow their strength and capabilities in the improvement kata. And the coach is also keeping the challenge in mind because, again, they are responsible for the result, but they're helping the learner get there through coaching and teaching. But the coach is also a champion, a cheerleader, a celebrator, a listener, and a friend. When we have this coach-learner relationship, it is a strong bond. There's a lot of trust that is there, a lot of really specific information that is shared, and you end up getting to know your learner at a personal level. We start a coaching cycle by first connecting, and then we coach. So you typically end up knowing the name of their spouse or their partner. You know the name of their kids, what their kids' activities are and how they're doing in that. And sometimes you're hearing about hard things that the learner is going through. I've had times where I've started a coaching cycle and can just tell from the way my learner is looking at me or the way that their voice is sounding that going through our kata is going to be pushed back in the session. And what that person needed right then was just a friend, somebody that they could talk to, somebody that they could share with, and somebody that they could trust, and they just needed to be able to share. So the relationship is incredibly important between the kata coach and the learner. And so there are 3 hats that a kata coach wears. The first hat is that, yes, we are a coach 100% of the time. We are always right there within the corridor of the kata, ready to have that coaching cycle and ready to help our learner develop skills and capabilities in scientific thinking, in problem solving, and in whatever else that they are striving for at that time. But we've recognized that we are also a teacher. We have this other hat that we need to put on. And we are a teacher between 50 and 80% of the time, based on where your learner is at in their understanding of the improvement kata. There's oftentimes where we stop a coaching cycle and we say, I'm going to go into teaching mode really quickly. I'm going to teach you how to draw that block diagram. I'm going to teach you how to make a run chart. I'm going to teach you what a Kanban is. I'm going to teach you, how to create the thing that you are creating. And then you put your coach hat back on and you finish the coaching cycle. And then finally, we're a consultant sometimes as well. There are times when our learner gets to a space where they literally don't have the knowledge or experience on how they need to move forward. And so we have to be ready to put on that consultant hat too and say, okay, let's stop the coaching cycle for a second and let me consult you on this aspect that you're working on. And I might give them some information that helps them see a little bit further, or I might suggest that they go and do a little bit of research on a particular topic. And then we take that consultant hat off, we put the kata coach hat back on, and we finish the coaching cycle. So if you want to be a kata coach, you must be prepared to wear all 3 hats and be able to switch them out as needed. Because again, the role of the improvement kata coach is to teach the pattern of the improvement kata and all that lies within it. And so you have to be experienced and you have to know how to do that. And wearing these 3 hats is critical to that.